If you would have told me that the Orlando Magic would have used the 6th overall pick on Anthony Black, the 11th overall pick on Jett Howard, and really only signed Joe Ingles throughout the first couple days of free agency and the beginning of the offseason, I would have been a little bit disappointed. I can't lie. But this is still one of the most fun young teams to watch in the NBA, and they could be a finals contender in less than 5 years. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Now, I know that Orlando wasn't going to make any super big trades. They weren't going to get in the Damian Lillard sweepstakes because there's a lot of young talent that needs to play next year. We already know that they're building this team around Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. They did re-sign Mo Wagner. Gotta do that. It's the brother of one of your top guys you're building around. I just do wonder what the guard situation is going to look like next year because you have Markelle Fultz, who people are projecting to be somebody that could break out next year and be in the most improved player combo. You spent the 6th overall pick on Anthony Black. What are you going to do with Cole Anthony, who's going to be a restricted free agent next offseason? And then at the shooting guard spot, you're paying Gary Harris a decent amount of money. And are you giving up on Jalen Suggs? I hope not. So yeah, I think they still have like their biannual exception left. I hope they don't sign anybody before this video comes out, but that's just the way making videos goes throughout free agency, right? Like I made the Rockets rebuild around Fred VanVleet, and then they went out and signed Dylan Brooks and Jock Landale and traded away Garuba, Christopher, and Ty Ty. All right, so I'm actually going to be making a trade before the season starts. I don't know if Cole Anthony will get moved, but I'm going to ship him off to Brooklyn, and they could also use a point guard. Like they have Dinwiddie, they have Dennis Smith Jr. Why not take a chance on Cole Anthony? So I'm going to get the Phoenix's unprotected first in 2025 from the KD trade, and then a 2027 unprotected first from Philly back from the James Harden trade. So we're going to do this trade. It's sad to see Cole Anthony go, but I had to free up some minutes. All right, so this is what the starting five is going to look like. Fultz, Suggs, Wagner, Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr. with a bench of Anthony Black, Jett Howard, Mo Wagner, and Gary Harris. So yeah, Bobo, Chimokiki, Joe Ingles, Caleb Houston will not be playing. Now I'm very confused where Jonathan Isaac is. Now I don't know if it's possible to see, but he may have retired in this scenario due to injury. And honestly, I didn't really expect him to be in my long-term plans anyway, but I just wanted to note that in case you were going to comment, where's Jonathan Isaac? Because I do wonder if he's going to be consistently healthy throughout the rest of his career, because his body type, his frame, his size, it's a little scary, and he's already dealt with some major injuries. Thank God he's already got a decent amount of money, because that would suck if he was just fighting for that next contract. So under Jamal Mosley, we are 4-star balance, which is kind of sick. First game of the season's at home against the Houston Rockets, and we ended up winning by 2. Fultz flirted with the triple-double in the first game of the year. Okay. But yeah, I don't hate the Joe Ingles pickup as somebody that could be a veteran, a mentor, and possibly somebody they could flip at the deadline. And you know what? He had a pretty gruesome injury 2 years ago, so last year could have just been a rehab year for Ingles in Milwaukee. Wow, Paolo's having a really good season. Maybe not the best efficiency-wise, but honestly, I'm kind of wrong there. So he did get hurt, but he's out 46 weeks. I thought it was 1 to 2 weeks. That kills. All right, so do we get any All-Stars? Unfortunately, Paolo Banchero is hurt. Otherwise, I thought he would have been an All-Star. So we are 25 and 29 at the moment. I don't think the Magic are guaranteed a playoff spot next year by any means. I do think that they could be in the running in the play-in tournament for sure. Because like the bottom tier of teams in the Eastern Conference, I like them over Detroit next year. I like them over Charlotte. I'm not sure who I like yet between them or Indiana, but I think there's even a scenario that they're better than Brooklyn if Brooklyn doesn't get Dame or another guy in a trade. And then you obviously have Toronto and Chicago that are kind of an injury away from not even making the playoffs at all. But yeah, Fultz has been great for us. He's the perfect lead guard for Paolo and Franz has also been incredible for us as well. Suggs, you know what, if he gets that 3-point percentage up a little bit and free throw percentage, like say 35 from 3, 36 from 3, and 75 from the line, I'm cool with him averaging 12, 4, and 5 as my starting 2 guard. And then there's Wendell Carter Jr., who always just doesn't seem happy in any of my rebuilds, but he seems fine right now. I don't think I'm going to make any trades at the deadline. We are going to lock up Fultz on a 3-year extension worth $22 million annually, and it will go up each year. But that is the only guy that I could really re-sign at the moment, and that I will. There's really nobody on the trade block that I would think about going after, so you know what? I'm going to be pretty quiet at this year's deadline. And Joel Embiid wins your 2024 MVP award. Wemby takes home the Rookie of the Year award. Chris Paul, 6th Man of the Year in Golden State. Miles Turner takes home Depoy. Jonathan Kuminga, Most Improved. We did get Jett Howard on All-Rookie First Team. He was really good for us off the bench. We unfortunately did not make the play-in tournament, though. We were 34 and 48. Paolo got hurt once again. He only played 46 games this year, which is kind of a bummer. Franz was good, though, and so was Fultz. I mean, Paolo was great in the games he played in. Bol got some run in Banchero's absence, but yeah, he wasn't really great. Anthony Black averaged 9 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists in his rookie year. That is good. I mean, the 3-point shot isn't there at the moment, but I like him as like our lead guard off the bench. Like him and Jett Howard can run the show for the second unit. Mo Wagner actually kind of struggled this year. Something something to keep an eye on if we're looking to upgrade that position. Gary Harris, we'll see if we're going to bring him back. I mean, if he wants the minimum, same with Ingles, I wouldn't mind bringing them back. But yeah, it's pretty disappointing to say the least that we didn't make the play-in tournament. You have the Celtics and the Grizzlies in the NBA Finals, and the Celtics win in 5 with Tatum being your Finals MVP. Whew, and there goes LeBron and Chris Paul. So, draft lottery time. Let's see if we're going to land another top pick. Are we going to be picking at number 11 for the second straight year? And let's see, does 2K love the Magic in the lottery? They do not. We actually dropped to 12. That means a team behind us jumped up. And I believe that was the Washington Wizards, and the Thunder getting their pick. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, we're going to keep Jamal Mosley as our head coach. I don't want to fire him just yet. You know, if I could steal Quinn Snyder as an assistant, because teams always do that, and then I can never sign him because he's blocked. So, you know what? Like, we give Mosley one more year, and then if he doesn't perform, Schneider's the head coach. Also going to be picking up a strength and stamina trainer. So do we get Schneider? Let's freaking go. So I don't know if I'm going to take somebody at pick 12, or we may look to trade the pick, or do we trade up? Last thing I want to do is take another guard. I would look at maybe a center here, or another forward as well. Now, let me look at the trade block. Fred VanVleet, Dylan Brooks, Jacques Landale, all already on the trade block. Bradley Beal's on the trade block too. What is going on? All right, so I don't really find, like, I can't find a trade that I like, so let's just make my selection at number 12. I'm going to take a Dave Mara. He's, I believe, out of Spain. Yeah, he's going to most likely be a lottery pick. It's not a strong draft class in 2024, and I haven't really selected him yet. So we did get Caleb Love in the second round, as well as Tyler Smith and Riley Kulig. I don't know if these guys will play. As funny as Kulig is actually 71 overall, higher than Smith and Love. But Mara might be in the G League. He might not. I mean, if there's an injury to Carter Jr. or Mo Wagner, he's in there. I'm going to pick up the team option on Caleb Houston. Chimo Kiki, $7 million QO. I'll give it to him. Like, Bo Bolin, yeah, I'm probably going to let Walker. Kiki's expected $1 million, actually, so I'm probably going to withdraw that, or at least offer him a different deal. We also had Shane Larkin. Remember him? So I'm actually going to give Chuma like a 2-year deal. I don't know if he's going to even crack the rotation for us. And Bobo wants 11 mil. Otherwise, I would re-sign him for like the minimum. I mean, we could theoretically afford OG Anunoby and plop him there as the 2 guard. That's pretty sick. You know what? I offered OG a deal. We'll see if he accepts it. Okay, 3 years, $81 million. So it's around like $27 million a year. So yeah, I think that's pretty fair for OG. I mean, we might have even got him at a discount, but yeah, we just landed our new shooting guard. So does this hurt Jalen Suggs' future with the team? It does. I would be lying if I said it didn't. Taking a look at play progression, Banchero up to an 88, Franz at an 86. And yeah, this is a walk year potentially for Jalen Suggs. He'll be a restricted free agent next offseason. All right, so it's going to be Fultz and Anunoby, Franz, Paolo, Carter Jr. with Suggs, Black, Jet off the bench, and Mo Wagner there in the 9th man spot. So if there's a center injury, Ademora, I will call up. Let me actually just change his name as well so I don't keep calling him Adam. All right, so I do wonder who's going to get phased out. Is it going to be Suggs, Black, or Howard? Let's just hope we're in the play-in tournament next year, or at least this year. But we started off the season 0-4. We're 2-6. Great. So we don't get any All-Stars this year, unfortunately. No Paolo Banchero, even though we are fully healthy. How did Franz not make the All-Star game, though? 24 points, 41 from 3, 86 from the line? I mean, Paolo was hurt for a little bit, but I thought he would still make it. OG shooting 41% from 3 for us. That's pretty dope. Jed Howard's averaging 12 points, shooting 36 from 3. Anthony Black is definitely getting it done for us, just maybe not being the best scorer in the world, but that's fine. We have so many guys that deserve the rock. I don't think I'm going to make any trades. We will have to pay Franz Wagner a ton of money at the end of the year. Suggs may, oh man, Suggs has been so good. Maybe I didn't need Anunoby. I don't know. I thought adding one of the league's best perimeter defenders would help us make the play-in tournament at minimum. What is this game? Why can't we do this every night? And Jason Tatum wins MVP. Buzelis Rookie of the Year, the #1 overall pick. Cole Anthony gets 6th man. Keegan Murray, most improved. Oh my God, what a season from him. Brandon Miller, All-NBA 3rd team, huh? How does he get it over Franz? Franz was so much better. We do get OG Anunoby on all defensive first team, so he might be the best 3-and-D guy in the league. 40 from 3, all defensive first team. I mean, I think it's worth my 27 mil. So, did we make the play-in tournament? We did. We were the 7th seed this year. Yeah, so Paolo did only end up playing 38 games. I don't know how Franz didn't make an All-NBA team. All right, so this is going to be the rotation. Fultz, Anunoby, Franz, Paolo, Carter, as expected, with Suggs, Black, Howard, and Mo Wagner off the bench. 4-star Jamal Mosley balanced system here. If we can't beat Atlanta or even make it out of the play-in tournament, Mosley's done. There's honestly a chance he was going to be the scapegoat anyway, and it's going to be Quinn Snyder as our head coach next year regardless. Battle of 2 Southeast Division teams right now. Let's see what happens between the two as we are... Oh, don't blow this. Don't blow this. We end up winning by 16. Paolo with 23, 14, and 5. Franz with 20. Did not shoot the ball that well, though, but Carter had a great game. All right, so we're in the playoffs as the 7th seed, and we don't have to face Cleveland. We're taking on the Knicks. All right, they got Christian Wood now, Miles Bridges, Matisse Thybulle. They look a lot different. Oh, it's because Randall and RJ are hurt. And we just got an injury as well. Fultz got hurt in the last game of the last series. And he is, I don't know, doesn't tell me how long he's hurt for. So Anthony Black is going to be the starting point guard. So Randall and RJ, like Randall might be out the whole series, but he could play through it actually. So he's going to be hurt the whole series. RJ should be back towards the end of it. Fultz is out 1 to 2 weeks. He could be out the whole series as well. We do lose game 1 by 26 points. Damn. Powell had 46. I really thought this was an upset that we could have had. I mean, it still can, but losing Fultz hurts a lot. But Anthony Black with 26, 9, 7, 2, and 1. Oh my God, what a performance in his second career playoff game. All right, maybe we're going to be okay. We win game 3 by 10 points. Paulo with 30. Yeah, Anthony Black shot 1 for 9 in this game, but hey, a win is a win. We do lose game 4 by 25 points, unfortunately. In game 5, we end up losing by 3. Paulo with 35. All right, are we going to lose in 6? Yeah, so we still end up losing the series, which sucks. Paulo played phenomenal in his first career playoff series, 31 and 7 he averaged. Franz was good. I mean, 18 points a night, but he was efficient. OJ Anunoby struggled mightily from 3. Thought Anthony Black definitely stepped up in Fultz's absence. And Jalen Suggs really did struggle. And then you have the Knicks and the Grizzlies in the conference final. Or you're the Knicks and Grizzlies in the NBA Finals. Brunson and Ja both won their respective conference finals MVP awards. And Christian Wood is your finals MVP. He started 3 games. What? I don't know how it didn't go to Jalen Brunson, but here we are. I mean, do I keep Jamal Mosley around? I don't really know. So we have the 12th overall pick possibly in this draft lottery from the Cole Anthony trade. Doesn't get some insane luck, but hey, I'll take the 12th overall pick. We also have the 16th pick too via Denver and 19. Well, we have 3 first round picks. I'm definitely not keeping or drafting all 3. All right, we're going to keep Mosley around for 1 more year. All right, so here we are during the 2025 NBA draft. Having 3 first round picks is a lot, but I don't really know where I'm going to improve this team without like trading one of our top guys away. Like Wendell Carter Jr. is an expiring contract. He shot 44 from the field last year. So I don't know. Maybe I'm going to draft these guys first so they have better trade value and then trade them. So we're going to take Trent Flowers with our first round pick at 12. We're actually going to take Demetrius Dong here, a Eurostash guy. And then with our 3rd top 20 pick, I'm going to take Aid Holloway. Then we have 2 seconds. Imagine Jahlil Howard is actually related to Jed and Juwan. That'd be kind of cool. But do I want to sign them? I'll sign Howard. So Paulo pick it up. Black gonna pick it up. I mean, for 2.7 million, I might as well pick up Chumo Kiki's contract. Jed Howard gonna pick it up. Houston, yes. These 3, no, actually. So Suggs and Franz take the qualifying offers. We have about $40 million in cap space. I'm not going to really land any of the big fish. I do want to see who's on the trade block, though. Oh my God, Norman Powell's on the trade block. True Holiday, but he's definitely regressing. Draymond Green's on the trade block at a 74 overall. I'll pass. Jeremy Grant, don't want that contract. Oh, Devin Booker's on the trade block. Okay. I really don't know if I have the assets to get that done. I mean, like, Jalen Suggs would have been a good piece, so maybe that will be a sign and trade. So maybe we'll wait a second. I hope he doesn't get traded beforehand. I'm going to give Mo Wagner, like, a minimum contract for sure. Franz is going to get a payday. And Suggs, we're going to give him a deal, but like I said, I think he will be included in a potential Booker trade. So, yeah, they would do it for Paulo, obviously, but we are not going to... We're going to try to do this without Paulo or Franz. It's going to involve Jalen Suggs. Do I have to move... Okay, probably Trent Flowers, who I just drafted, as well as Holloway and Adem Mara, who I took last year. So I would still acquire $3 million more. I mean, I would give you Chuma. All right, this is a 5-for-1 offer. This would somehow make OG Anunoby come off the bench. I don't know if they would accept this. Let's see if they do it. Okay, they do. We just traded for Devin Booker. The Suns realized they were kind of screwed at this point. I'm just going to get a 3rd-string center, Zach Collins, on a 2-year deal with a team option. I'll probably pay you a little bit more than that. There we go. Beautiful. Anybody switch up? Oh, I was hoping the Cavs kind of broke up their core. That would have been nice. Well, there it is. A pretty blockbuster trade made in the 2025 offseason. Kind of upset here with the lack of player progression. Oh, Anthony Black got hurt. Not sure if this was in the summer league or something, but we'll keep an eye on that. All right, so this is what the rotation is going to look like without Anthony Black, with Booker, Franz, Banchero all getting 36 minutes a night. Now, let me see how long Anthony Black is out for. 2 to 4 months. Oh, he dislocated his left patella. I don't know if he did it in the last playoff game for us. I don't think so. I feel like it might have been in the summer league, which kind of sucks. Oh, Devin Booker just got hurt. Man, he was having an elite shooting season for us. He's out 6 to 8 weeks. I hate these joking tweets here. This is where I just kind of see the injury report, but yeah, 6 to 8 weeks with no Devin Booker. That's brutal. So that means I think Jett Howard is going to be the sixth man right now. Let's go. Anunoby back in the starting five, and with Anthony Black still hurt, probably just going to give more minutes to Zach Collins. Yeah, like Caleb Houston is playing a little bit right now. So the injury bug is definitely kicking our butts to start the year. So we do get one all-star this season, and it's Paolo Banchero. Yeah, no Franz Wagner or Devin Booker at all. It does feel like all of our top stars have been hurt at some point this season, besides, I guess, Franz, yeah. But I mean, I really like the way this team looks offensively, defensively. This is, I think, the perfect rotation possible for this squad. So let's just stay healthy and not mess up at all. We can re-sign Fultz. We could re-sign Wendell Carter Jr. You know what? Let's get that done. Fultz, we don't have to worry about till next year. Devin Booker wants to test free agency, but that's far down the line. Like, we can win a title this year, and that will just not matter. Evan Mobley just won MVP. Whoa. You have Ian Jackson, Rookie of the Year, and then Isaiah Jackson, Sixth Man of the Year. Mobley takes home MVP and DPOY. JRE, Most Improved. JB Bickerstaff, Coach of the Year. Cavs are going to be so good to go up against in the East. We do get Paolo Banchero on All-NBA second team, though. He was just phenomenal for us and still only 23 years old. So we are the 2 seed in the East, only behind the 64-win Cavs. We won 57 games ourselves. But yeah, we are mainly fully healthy for the playoffs. Oh, wow, I didn't know Fultz had this injury. Well, this just recently happened. But yeah, 3 20-point-per-game scorers. Anthony Black, 8, 4, and 5. 36 from 3. I'm probably going to stick with the same rotation, at least for now, going into the playoffs. We're taking on OG Anunoby's old team, the Toronto Raptors, who are starting Killian Hayes at their point guard spot. All right, I think we should be okay to beat them as they win game 1 and then we have an injury. Oh my God, who is it? All right, at least it is Jett Howard. It stinks. So we'll probably get Caleb Houston in here, who's going to play like 15 minutes a night. You know, we'll go like 28 to Wendell Carter Jr., and I'll go 37 to Booker, 37 to Paolo. Can't believe we lost game 1 by 3 points. All right, well, let's not lose this series, please. We're down 2-1. How are we down 2-1? We are a 2 seed. Please win game 4. Thank you. We ended up blowing them out here. Franz had 30. Game 5, we end up winning by 19. Booker with 27. Paolo had a triple-double. And then let's win in 6. There we go. So we ended up winning 3 unanswered. We won game 6 by 27 points. Now we got a Battle of Florida here, taking on the Miami Heat in round 2. They have Quentin Grimes and Miles Bridges now. Jett Howard is actually out for the year. He tore his right MCL. Damn. All right, let's see if we can beat the Heat. We do lose game 1, just like we did in round 1. Game 2, we do win, all right, by 16. Franz had 30 here. Game number 3, we win by 13. Paolo with 32 and 12. Game 4 goes to the Miami Heat. They won by 7. Don't lose game 5. There we go. Huge win. We won by 13. Booker with 42 points in just 33 minutes. Can he play more 2K? And we win in 6. We beat him by 1 there. What a close fourth quarter. Just no points being scored in that fourth at all. But hey, a 1-point win, I'll take it. And we don't have to face Cleveland. Charlotte swept them, which kind of scares me of facing Charlotte. They have Case and Wallace now. They got the Williams front court with Patrick and Mark. Then you have the Blazers and the Lakers there in the conference finals. We do end up winning game 1. Paolo with 27, 10, and 8. Booker 22 and 8. Franz had 20. We do win game 2. Let's go by 26. Fultz with 30 and 8. Come on, don't blow a 2-0 lead. All right, we lost game 3. Don't lose game 4. God damn it. Are they really about to win 3 in a row? Don't make them win 3 in a row. They have won 3 in a row. What's the point of going up 2? Why do I feel like we're going to lose game 6? And I mean, they have all the momentum right now. 3 in a row and back to Charlotte. I don't want to say we're screwed, but I don't think it's going to look too good for us. We are up by 13 right now. And I think we're going to force a game 7. We are going to force a game 7. We end up winning by 23 points. Hopefully that reverse jinx worked. And here we go. Game 7 in Orlando of the Eastern Conference Finals. What a terrible... We're down by 20. All right. We're down by 20. Yeah, we're going to lose game 7. Nice, nice. We end up getting blown out by 21 points. Don't you just love to see that? That sucks. That sucks. Damn, we were up 2-0-2, and then you have Hornets Lakers in the finals. Hornets win in 7 with LaMelo being your finals MVP. Bunch of notable names are retiring this year. Draft lottery, do I have any random picks in here? I don't believe so. Yeah, we don't have anything here. We do have our first later in the draft. Do we promote Quinn Snyder as our head coach? I mean, Mosley did just take us to a conference finals appearance. But you know what? I'm going to promote him to be my next head coach. I always thought it was Quinn Snyder. Wait, am I dumb? Is this not like the Quinn Snyder? Because I thought it was 2 ends, and I swear he had a player profile in this game. I don't know. Oh my God. No, wait. I think I'm good. I don't know. Yeah, I think we're chilling, but yeah, Schneider's our next head coach. So we drafted Bernie Lawrence here at 28. I'm going to sign Junior Cousins, who's a 75 overall at 38. That was a nice pickup, and Demetrius Dong's going to come over. I'm just not going to sign Leo Kerr. Zach Collins can come back. We're going to pick up the options on everybody here. Paulo, qualifying offer, extended. He will get paid a lot of money from me. Mo Wagner back on the minimum, why not? And Houston on a 2-year deal, why not? Powell gets a deal from the Warriors, we're gonna match that. I mean, in case any injuries happen, I'm getting Kelly Oubre on a 1-year, $3.7 million contract. He's not gonna crack the rotation, but yeah, it's a nice depth piece. Devin Booker regresses. Nice. All right, so I don't know if I'm going to make any moves. I think like there could be a trade deadline center upgrade if I think we need to do that. It's going to be kind of a similar rotation to last year. I think Franz might get a little bit less. Same with Fultz. And let's go 36 to Paolo. Probably 27 to OG, and we'll do like 27 to Wendell Carter. So I hope this team doesn't get too many injuries, and we can be maybe the 1 seed in the East. Also, as I'm recording this, the Magic did just waive Bol Bol, so thankfully I didn't make him any part of our future after year 1. Paolo Banchero is a starter on Team Anthony Edwards in the All-Star game. Shout out to Shaden Sharp making it. But yeah, I don't know how Devin Booker doesn't be making it. All right, I hope we get some silent investors or Disney buys some shares of the Orlando Magic. We're going to extend Devin Booker, but we are about to be a negative $150 million in cap space. OG, come back. Yeah, I'm saying screw it. We are paying a lot of money out here. Fultz on that contract's a steal. Wait, what? Evan Mobley wins MVP once again. Oh, the Cavs are just going to be so good, man. 70-12. All right, Charlotte, I need you to beat them for me, please. We do get Paolo Banchero, an All-NBA third team, and OG off the bench on all defensive second team. So we are the 3 seed in the Eastern Conference. Here were the end of the season stats. We really only had a notable injury to Franz Wagner, but we stayed relatively healthy outside of that. All right, so I don't know if I'm going to like make any weird changes to this rotation. Like say we did 28 to Carter Jr. and Anunoby and Fultz. I don't know. Can I do 33 to Franz, 36 to Banchero, or we did like 38 to Booker and Paolo, and then we did 34 to Franz. We're taking on the Raptors once again in round 1. This is a good team besides their point guard. And like Killian Hayes, I mean, they have Brogdon off the bench, and Killian Hayes hasn't been that bad in 2K. That's a good team to go up against in round 1. Luckily, we do end up winning in 5, though. Charlotte could not beat Cleveland for us as Paolo just dominated round 1. Devin Booker, okay. What's going on here? I know there's not enough rock to go around, but we're taking on the Celtics here. They have Shake Milton. They still have this big 3. They have Clint Capella off the bench. Can we beat them and go to the conference finals? Please. We ended up losing in 6. All right. I think I'm going to make a pretty big trade this offseason. Damn, that sucks. I thought we would have, sure now made a championship, but nope. We still keep losing before then. So we do have the 11th overall pick from the Sixers, which is from the Cole Anthony trade with the Nets from season number 1. Quinn Snyder, I'm very disappointed in your playoff debut for us. All right, we're going to be making this trade with the Chicago Bulls. Wendell Carter Jr., Demetrius Dong, and Caleb Houston for Gigi Jackson and Time Lord. So yeah, that is our big trade here. I'm hoping Time Lord could be more of a defensive presence for us. And Gigi Jackson is kind of depth purpose. So I got Timmy Reese here at 11, Hal Cardinal at 27. I don't think I'm going to sign Dixon or Tate. I'm sure there's going to be like a loaded free agency class. We have the rookies from this past draft class up in restricted free agency. I'd like to win with them, so I want to re-sign both. Maybe we move on from Mo Wagner as our backup center option. So if I could pick up like Jamire Robinson Earl, I would definitely do that on a 2-year deal. And we get Black and Howard back. So this is going to be the final year. I think I'm going to go with injuries off for this, just as a disclaimer. And yeah, this is what we are going to roll with for the final year. Come on, Quinn Snyder. I need you to get it done for me. And there we go. Paolo Banchero wins MVP in his age 25 season. Hell yeah. How many wins did this team get? 72-10. Yes, so was, whoa, Shay's on Minnesota, but yeah, was Wendell Carter Jr. the weak link? I don't know. And Robert Williams also got all defensive first team honors. Man, this team better win a championship. I will not stand for it, 2K, if you make me lose in the first 2 rounds. We sweep the Knicks. There we go. As Paolo Banchero is definitely the best player on this team. I mean, Booker is 31 now. We're taking on the Celtics, the team that beat me last year. Why do I feel like they're going to beat me again? Why do I feel like it? No, it doesn't matter. We sweep them. Hell yeah. I mean, this team is so good on paper. It is. Anthony Black has really struggled in the playoffs. Robert Williams is averaging 3.4 blocks. But now we're taking on the Nets. Ah, that would have been sick if they had Cole Anthony. Wait. This is the team we finally make it to the conference finals, or we did with Charlotte, but not facing Cleveland or Charlotte. All right. We swept them. We were 12-0. Oh my God, let's freaking go. Paolo versus Shea. Don't tell me they have Shea and Anthony Edwards. And Embiid. How is Embiid in 82? I don't know. Well, I guess he's 34. But what the hell is that big 3? All right, game 1, we win. Are we going to go? Oh my God, we are what? 14-0? 15-0? 16-0? See, this is what this team should have done all along. Paolo Banchero Finals MVP. We've had this Devin Booker, Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero core for a while now with OG and Fultz. Damn, like Wendell Carter Jr. really held us back that much? I'll take it though. 12-0 in the East. We swept the finals. I mean, Minnesota was 12-2 going into the finals. They were dominating the West as well. I mean, in game 4, we literally won in overtime. Game 3, we won by 1. Wow, we were really close to just losing a game. We won by 6 in game 1. Well, yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this Orlando Magic rebuild. Let me know what you guys think of their offseason, or if you want to give me their 2024 season prediction, let me know in the comments. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.